Is the background working? This is, I don't know. I'm getting seasick already with the stripes and I didn't even know I was going nautical today. It is irrelevant. Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a wear test. It's going to be a battle of the full coverage concealers. You guys probably already know I love a full coverage concealer, especially for under the eye, but that's kind of like a delicate area. It can look really bad if it's not the right concealer, and I've been using Tarte Shape Tape for what feels like forever. That one's been like a major crowd pleaser. I feel like everybody uses it. It's definitely been the most recent like cult classic, huge favorite, big success. I've consistently been using it every single day. When you find something that good, it's hard to switch, especially when you're like, this might not be good and I might look crazy all day if I'm just trying something new. But I was very excited when I saw that Urban Decay released the new all-nighter waterproof full coverage concealer, and they sent me all of the colors. So today there's going to be a battle on my face, under my eyes. I'm going to put Tarte Shape Tape under one eye, and I'm going to put the Urban Decay all-nighter under the other, and we're going to see how they look all day, how it wears. Does it make me look like I'm 5,000 years old? Shape Tape is a very heavy concealer, and that's what I love about it, but it doesn't look too heavy. It's thick, but it doesn't look drying and crepey and nasty under the eyes, which is what makes it so amazing. I have been trying out the all-nighter concealer for, I don't know, let's say like a week on and off, like here and there I've been trying it, but I haven't tried it next to another concealer. So today I'm risking it all, and I'm actually trying on wedding dresses later this afternoon. I don't know how that's gonna go. I tried really hard to find two colors that are really, really close. They're not exactly the same shade. Hopefully I don't look too crazy, but I'm gonna use the Shape Tape in light neutral and the all-nighter concealer in light warm. I know, that sounds crazy. They're definitely different color shades, but this is as close as I can get. One thing I can say right off about the all-nighter concealer is it dries so much darker. Like if you're in store and you're looking at these concealers and you start swatching a few on your arm, walk around the store for, I would say, at least 10 minutes. You have to let it dry down completely to see the true color. It even says on the info that they provided with the PR samples that if you're between two shades, go with the lighter one. Especially if you're going under the eye, it just darkens up a lot, so you want to really see what's gonna happen. That does make it kind of difficult to order online, so I mean, that's just a word of caution, but it is what it is. These are the two colors that were closest. Hopefully they're close enough. Let's zoom it in. Come in a little bit closer. I clearly already have some makeup on. I used the corrector by Catrice. It's kind of a peachy color under my eyes, and then I also used the YSL All Hours foundation. These are two products that I like to use lately, so they're already on my face. I'm like hesitating because I feel like I'm gonna look so crazy with these two different colors under my eyes. It's all for YouTube, guys. All right, so I'm gonna put the Tarte Shape Tape under my right eye, and I feel like everyone's pretty much talked about this. Everyone's pretty much aware of how this performs. It's very nice, but it's thick. So if it's your first time using it, you might be like, wow, there's no way this is gonna be great. You really don't need much product at all because it's super pigmented and you can blend it out. It is possible to get too much of this product. So I'm just tapping it in with a really dense angled kabuki brush. This helps me get the most coverage. You could also use a beauty blender, but since this is a battle of the full coverage concealers, I want to give it the most coverage it can possibly have. Woo! That is bright under the eye, girl. Wake up. But obviously concealer, it makes all the difference in the world. Concealer was a gift from God. Am I right? All right, and next up I have my all-nighter concealer in light warm. And it says on the info, you don't need very much, and it's supposed to be full coverage, amazing, change your life. It literally says it will change your life on this paper. And I'm gonna use the same brush. Hopefully that does not contaminate the experiment. I'm not a very good scientist. Wow, okay, this might be like significantly brighter, but like I said, it does darken up. One thing I really do like just about the application of this product is that it's a lot thinner. Ultimately, that won't matter if it doesn't look better than the Shape Tape at the end of the day, but that is something that I just like aesthetically. Basically, it just feels like you're not caking your face, which it's always nice, right? Now to set my concealer, I'm using the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I have fallen back in love with this. I used to use it years ago, and then I just went to the regular translucent powder by Mercier, and now I'm back to this. And I love it so much. They both set basically the same way. I would say Shape Tape takes just a tiny bit more setting powder to really set, and that's probably just because it's thicker. This one feels bone dry, which, you know, it's a good thing, it's not a good thing. You know, it's all up to you, what you like, what you don't like. So I'm looking on the screen and my eyes look so puffy right now. Please excuse that, but obviously you can see that it has really great coverage. I have veins under my eyes and I absolutely hate them, and that's why I use the corrector in combination with a full coverage concealer. I know it's a lot, but it's what I need to survive. And obviously both of these concealers have really, really great coverage, which is what I love. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I can tell in the mirror, the All Nighter concealer actually has a little bit more coverage than the Shape Tape, which is a big strength in my book. So let me back out. You don't need to be in my face for this long. One more thing you might be interested in, the Tarte Shape Tape is, I believe, $27 and the All Nighter concealer is $29. So there's a very slight price difference. Neither of them are insanely expensive, but they're also not drugstore prices. That's pretty much all I have to tell you before I get on with my day. And I'll definitely check in with you somewhere around halfway through the day to show you how things are going under my eyes, tell you how this battle is working out, and then I'll check back in at the end of the day and show you the end results, because that's what really matters. If you look like an old lady at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but that's not gonna work. All right, let's do it. Okay, wow. Number one, I found my dress. So this is a very big day and it took me forever. It's already like 5:45 right now, so it's getting dark, so you probably can't actually tell a difference between my under eye situations, but I can. I have been looking in the mirror a lot this afternoon and I can tell a difference. So I'll have to get in front of my better camera and really show it to you, but I'm about to get in traffic for about an hour, so I'll check in. But also, I found my dress. I'm so excited. And of course, it's the one time I don't vlog it. All right, guys, it is already after 9 o'clock. My makeup is pretty much looking awful. I tried to touch up the parts that wouldn't at all affect my under eye area so as not to compromise the experiment, but I'm still looking pretty rough. I had quite a day. It was an amazing day, but it was a little bit stressful. I found my wedding dress, so it all turned out amazing. Like, I'm having the best day ever. But all of that trying on dresses and like sweating it out and wondering if I'm doing the right thing, yes, no, and being in crazy traffic for like half the day, it took a toll on my makeup. It's not looking so great. But what I'm surprised about is the concealers look like they've performed almost equal. In the times that I've worn the Urban Decay All Nighter concealer in the past, just by itself with nothing to compare it to, I felt like it got really dry on my under eyes, which is not a problem I usually have, but I have been using more skincare that tends to dry out my skin, so that could have played a part in it, and that's not something that I ever noticed with Tarte Shape Tape. But today it kind of looks about even. I would say there's like this much more like kind of bunchiness, like whenever I squint at the mirror, which I don't know, it could be like my left side is just a little bit different than my right side, but it seems like the All Nighter side just looks a little bit more bunchy. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I need to zoom in and really show you the ugly truth. Can you handle the truth? Let's get acquainted. Like, the lights are so helpful and flattering, and that's amazing always. But right now it's like not showing you the true ugly truth. I wish I had some like harsh fluorescent lighting overhead on hand that I could show you like the ugly truth. I just need to get super close. There we go. There's some ugly truth. All right, I'm not sure if you can completely tell, but when I squint, this side just doesn't look as good as this side. But that difference could just be my face. I'm not really sure. Please excuse my extremely grown out brows. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with that, but they're really grown out and crazy and wild looking. So just check out the left eye here. Oh my gosh, this is a little too close. So do you see how it gets kind of like bunchy like that? Now here's the Tarte Shape Tape side. It just kind of doesn't do that the same way. it actually would kind of make sense that this side of my face would age faster than this side, because when I'm driving my car, this is where the window is. So that's a lot of sun exposure. I live in Houston. There's a lot of traffic. I spent a lot of time in my car. Let's bring this light back in. I need some kind lighting on this face. All right, so now that you've seen the ugly truth, it's basically only a very tiny difference. I'm actually really shocked that they almost look identical. The color wasn't overly off. Like, I know it looked crazy off when I first did it, but now, I mean, I couldn't even tell. I wasn't feeling weird about it or anything. I do feel like the all-nighter side has a little bit more coverage, but it's only a tiny bit. And I do feel like it dries me out just a little bit, which would kind of make more sense. If it's a product with more pigment and it's not as thick and creamy like the Tarte Shape Tape, it is going to look a little bit drier and maybe a little bit not as pretty through the day. So basically, if you have maybe better skin than I do, it's probably gonna work better for you. But I would say these are both good options. I wanted to like come out at the end and be like, no, this is like the victorious full coverage concealer, but they're actually like really, really good competitors, and you could probably go either way. Personally, I kind of feel like I'm gonna stick with my Tarte Shape Tape just because it looks a little better, a little longer. And I like to wear my makeup like forever and a day. Like, I want to put it on in the morning and have it look good all day. Concealer under your eyes is not really something you can touch up through the day anyway. And so if I can't put it on before work in the morning and then wear it until the evening, like, that's not going to make me happy. And that's just where I'm coming from. I know everybody isn't quite like that. But those are my thoughts. I really hope this review was helpful for you guys if you were curious about the Urban Decay All-Nighter, or if you were curious about Tarte Shape Tape. If you enjoyed this review, definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You are my people, and I love you. And you can also find me on social media. It's LeighAnnSays everywhere, and I love to talk to you guys. So hit me up over there. I am so ready to take off this makeup and like go watch a movie. I'm so happy. Today's been the best day. I like can't get over it. The wedding dress quest has gone on so long and it is finally over. It's like I've conquered something. It's like I've climbed a mountain and I am victorious. Like, out of this battle, I am the one that won. I got a wedding dress. You don't care. Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. One side of my face. So just, I know that chart. Wow. Oh, sorry.